It looks so long though. Always nothing but the sound of rain. If only I could hear the wind. If only I could feel it chills against my cheek. Then maybe I could fool myself, even if only a few seconds. Maybe I could lie to myself. And again, it repeats. Perfect timing. String comes without you. No matter how much I sleep, I'm still tired. Hey, you're still sleeping, Yuki. String ended ages ago. Even if you got the right sleep, a lifetime's worth, you know, sleeping non-stop isn't good for you. For now, why don't you get out of your room and get some exercise or something? I'm still sleepy, but... feels like kind of rare pairing. The first time I met those two was... Fuyuki. Who? Ah. Master. What? Smells like master. Save. She fell asleep. Chisho, Luvia. Huh? That just now. Unya. Senpai, are you right? I'm fine over here. What about that child? What happened? She's incredibly adorable. She kinda resembles a turret, doesn't she? You were walking around the base, but I don't recall a child like this. Could she be a newly summoned Otori, maybe? Uh-oh, an Otori gathering. You can't follow that logic, hero and soldier, mature and immature adult and child. If you mean that two hero spirits of equal capability or overlapping, I can understand that much, but... if one already exists in a superior state, there is no duty left for the other to perform. It's a waste of resource and is summoning different aspects of hero spirits an everyday thing in Chaldea. It is, isn't it? Diversity, was it? Fine, Yukimesh. I came to fetch you. Hurry to the director's office. That girl is an outsider. I'll take care of her now. Yeah, no. Doesn't look like she'll let go. Fine, take her with you. This is urgent. Is that urgent? Yes, of course. It's connected to that shock. We don't know the reason yet, but we do know both the source and the culprit. Ogamari Annusphere, her synchronograph has finally... If something happened to Director Ogamari. Don't tell me it's a sign of a beast. You thought so too, Yuki. We're on the same wavelength. Go ahead and be disappointed later. Unfortunately, I have no way to explain it. It'll be quicker if you see it for yourselves. If that girl becomes baggage, I should still take her. She must have some weight. It's fine, I got her. Yes, Senpai trains every day, and if anything happens, I'll protect you. Are you telling me she's your daughter? No, it's not like that. But children, huh? That girl might not be unrelated to this. Enough move. We can't leave the director alone for long. I'm back, Ogomari. I brought Yuki and Mesh. You can't have any complaints with these two. I'm coming in. You're not discharging electricity anymore, are you? Hey! I never asked you to do that. More importantly, those two are the worst choice. Absolutely not. That can't be. There's no one more suitable, whatever the situation. This must be fine. I'm coming in. I don't care about your must. I'm absolutely not letting you in. It's my castle, my territory. I'll resist trespasser with everything I have. Lux of York, excuse me. Yeah, the director is younger. Become a child. That is right. I was hoping she finally show her true colors. No, her beast horns. But this is what we get. I was so disappointed I nearly got dizzy. How are you going to make it up to me? I'm the one who wants to keel over from dizziness. I woke up this morning and suddenly looked like this. I don't understand it either. On top of that, you can't control your magical energy. The bodily change has scrambled your magic circuits as well. It suggested we start with an examination to determine the cause of this anomaly, but... Of course I said no. It's an examination. They'll give me shots. You're a master too, so you should understand that much. Even the director's personality. I think it's because of her body. Servants and living beings in general are influenced by their body sensitization. Her memory seems to be intact, but experientially this would feel like a much younger age. Like elementary school director Ogomari. Anyway, I'm not taking any exams. I'm not. Hmm? That girl. Don't come any closer. No funny, Oga-chan, calm down. Huh? Oh. Oga-chan. My instincts can be calmer. Good, you're calm now. Sorry about that. Looks like she's mixing up with the Olga from her world with you. That voices. Yeah, it's me. Ed. Finally remember me, huh? I'm Ed, the mystic code that's been looking after her this whole time. And in this form, I'm literally an amulet. No way then. Don't tell me you are... Hmm? Great attitude. I'm treated like a mystic code attached to her sync graph. So basically her sync graph got ruined pretty hard. Hehehe. Never thought Ogamaru would be tiny too. Shisho, Luvia. This is bad. Far too cute. Even my sarcasm is getting neutralized. I'm going to die. Detecting increase in mistress heart rate. Shall request execution of the treatment protocol. Let go, Trimu. I'm gonna do nothing but bask in Grace's cuteness. But still, to think this would happen, Da Vinci, what did the examination results show? Understanding their sync graph states, the only thing that changed was their age. There's something wrong with the sync graph itself. While becoming younger is plenty abnormal, but still. Then at the moment of change, nothing that wasn't there before. No extraneous elements were mixed in. Right, no existence of other hero spirits and no suspicious factors that could become a threat to humanity. They just returned to being children. That's why Azaru-kun kept quiet, right? We had cases before where certain age parameters change after all. But when it comes to living humans like Gray and Ogamari, it's a whole different story. You can't just tinker with magical energy and sync graphs data and call it a day. And their memory drawers also seems to be limited by their bodies. As a result, they remember the people they're close to, but the details of those memories are becoming fuzzy. Though it seems pretty different from what she was actually like as a kid. This Gray doesn't even feel like hiding her face anymore. I think it's a good thing. So that's why she mistook Chaldea directors Ogamari. That is probably it. I mean, she was in Case Files anyway. When Gray met Ogamari in our world, Ogamari was around the same age. So there already is me in your world too. By the way, come to think of it, I believe he was with us all the way from the director's office to the control room. That guy has no presence. The second you look away, he's gone, and then when you casually turn around, he's there. It's bad for my heart, so lock the door, lock it. If he's off doing something else, I honestly prefer he stay gone for a while. I may take a long vacation, you say, but there is no need for concern, Ogamari. One day off is sufficient. My policy is to never slack until the task is complete. Why do you just slip in when it's all locked? Because I didn't use the door. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at picking locks. Da Vinci, you can mash. In any case, in her current condition, Ogamari can't properly carry out her duties as Chaldea's director. We can't make a child bear responsibility, but we also don't yet know how to return her to normal. So I brought in a stand-in for this one time. You may greet your new appointee. Is it morning already? I feel like I only just fell asleep. Well, fine, this is helpful in its own way. Tonight's stream was a terrible nightmare after all. Before I knew it, the sky was dyed red, and the earth was burning hot, and everyone I passed was naked. A true hellscape, a scene straight from hell. I was wondering why I had been hell at all, whether some cruel show was about to begin, where they tear off my limbs. I was trembling in terror, my friend. I'm so glad I woke up truly. Yes, by the way, where am I? This place is far too familiar. I snapped wide awake in an instant. Gordorf Commander. It's the feeling of not being a stranger even though I'm seeing you for the first time. Wait. An unbelievable amount of information is flying into my brain right now. It is not that I've forgotten memories that were cut off and stored away are being reattached to me right this moment. That's it, I didn't know this control room, and then. Oh, you are Saucy little Da Vinci, pure light, powerful, despite being such a model student. And then. The indomitable man who never gets up empty-handed, Yuki. Amazing, it's the real Gordorf-kun. That direct attack, no doubt about it. Oh no, I'm going to cry. Now be a gentleman, Gordorf. As I head the music family now on its way to restoration, I won't show tears so easily. Not fair, Is I'll attack powerfully. What is this? The dream continuing? Or is it a metaphor for my life in Chaldea being hell? It's neither. The hell you were in now just was real. There is no means to bring the you who exists in the proper human history into this isolated space. Not normally, anyway. Therefore, I rooted you through your hell. Like the underground realm in our world, the dead are granted a temporary lodging. It is a spiritual domain that accepts all manners of dead so to speak, the boundary between the living and the world and the netherworld. Where soul goals differs according to your sins, heaven or hell, setting that aside. I use it as a terminal and guided you into the space, which should not be connected. In other words, I dropped you once into the land of the death and brought you out of it from its depths to here. I see, via hell. Does that mean I'm already dead? Rest assured, it's only temporary. Once this incident is resolved, I'll guide you back to your world. You killed him then. Even the modern systems of hell can't be fooled for long. I say it'll take 10 days for them to notice this clandestine entry. Oh, and what happened when they noticed? Both you and I will be punished and erased. And who might you be? Azrael, the new chief advisor, only for a few days, but I look forward to working with you for music. I see, it's the usual career. I want to go home. Ridiculous situation just got stacked with something even more ridiculous. Good grief, I never imagined I'd be visiting Kade again for some reason like this. But if Kade is in crisis, I can't afford to do nothing but lament my situation. Even as we speak, taxpayer keeps coming to Music Castle for advice on their trouble. Yes, but no time for whining, my life is online. Very well, I'm a man who somehow feels like he saved the world. I'll be your commander once again. That's it, Immortal Phoenix music for you. Naturally. Well, yes, I'd like nothing more than to go back to bed right now, but I can't show you all perfect side of myself. I mean, honestly, if you were going to bring me here, you could have at least thought about the time. I finally gone to sleep after finishing a massive round of adjustments and training for my homikuli, you know? A time difference issue. My apologies. Hell has neither morning nor night, so I didn't account for it. Well, can't be helped. I'll endure the drowsiness in emergency. Now then, Ogamari. Ogamari is fine, yes. The one I knew called herself the President, an adult woman. Are you the same level of powers then? You mean my magic circuits? I don't already know, but I do feel like my output is higher than before. But in this body, I can't control it well. It's too strong, and I can't form my spells properly. Yeah, if I forced it, I might blow up a room like this. That is one overwhelming smug face. Dr. Ogamari's self-assessment is correct, according to Trima's calculations. If this out of control state continues, there's a possibility Kadia could be wiped out. Well, that's why we need to fix it. Don't get shy about it. Shouldn't we isolate this walking bomb of girl? There, no need to panic. We were able to identify the cause of the de-aging moment ago. Match, can you explain? Yes, we detected interference with Kadia, originating from this singularity. A direct effect on Kadia and on me from a singularity, even though we're currently cut off from the north space. It is not without precision. Kadia has been attacked several times. Generally speaking, those kind of singularities were terrifying, hostile to Kadia, riddled with traps. Is this one the same? How dangerous is it? According to Trima's, the danger level is surprisingly low. Several hours ago, some sort of connection caused anomalous magic energy to be emitted from this singularity towards Kadia. However, we can't properly observe the singularity itself. We can tell it's about the size of a single region. Beyond that, almost everything is unknown. So to resolve it, the only option is for those affected, Gray and Director Ogamari, to go there directly. Once a Grim Reap, no Chief Advisor. Any complaints or Curulate's explanation? No complaints, it's a concise, lucid description of the situation and response, but is there truly no other way? Two children couldn't even go shopping, let alone confront an anomaly. Or is this also everyday's life in Kadia? Well? Are you worried about me, of all things? It's fine, there won't be any problems. Because someone's reshifting our meat in Gray. We have a battle-hardened master here, someone with reshift aptitude for any singularity. Right, Yuki? Of course. If Master and Olga-chan go, I go too. Both of them have no issue with attitude, of course. However, due to a change in their sync graphs, neither of them is in a state where they can fight. Of all times for me to have no attitude. I do have attitude apparently, but my vows didn't reach a level that could endure ray shift. Sending the Master out in this state makes me extremely uneasy, but we'll proceed carefully, and we've got a reliable commander too. Yes, yes, I swear on this splendid beard that I'll do my utmost. Then we'll be backing you up from here. I like to call Meniere and others, but don't, absolutely do not. If the staff sees me like this, I won't be able to keep my authority once I'm back to normal. In that case, it looks like only Mash and I can handle the operation. What will Chief Advisor do? This looks like it may turn into a lengthy investigation. I'll go get drinks. He's watching like it's a spectator sports, this Grim Reaper kid. Fine, keep a close eye on Yuki, the Vigi Mash. And not just to confirm existence either. The usual, don't let Yuki pick any weird options. Of course, leave it to us. I'll watch Master too. Ugh, so cute. I never want to let her go. Don't go, Gray. No, 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 give it up. There's no time to start preparing for the race shape at once. I'm counting on Yuki, not only Ogamari, but my life is on the line too. It's an even more mysterious situation than usual, but just like always, we'll resolve it in a snap. This section 1. Where are we? It's kind of cool. It's like right before spring comes. By our senses of last time, it should be about summer already. Whoa, amazing. What is this? An amusement park? Caldania. Is this a pun on Caldea? The color scheme does look like something kids would love, but could you go a little closer and take a look? Yes, yes, is this close enough? Yes, amusement park. Is this Singularity making fun of us? What? An amusement park sounds fun. Behind Yuki. Whoa. Ed. What are these? I don't know, but that hostility is real, and there are quite a few of them. At a glance, if they are only about that big, I could blow them away easily, but things get weird at a time like this, with the management advisor watching. Don't, Director Ogamari. But we can't just let ourselves get cornered like this, can we? Enough. Huh? You bargain bin garbage. I will not tolerate this hooliganism. Now that I'm here, I won't let you put so much as a scratch on Chaldean guests. Now then, ladies and gentlemen behind me. Prepare your applause. I have tea brought out later. Whoa, mascot, you're so cool. Is this some kind of show? And you there, you must be the master. Come form a contract with me. A contract? Wait, you're a servant even though you're in a mascot suit? Roger. Yuki, hesitate a little, will you? Thank you, now I'm worth 1,000 men. Come, you garbage, take the blow of my proud king. And then. And he tripped. Right into the middle of the enemy. Oh. His head. What? The precious magical suit. The manager entrusted it to me. Wait. I'll take this. Take it off. I'll take it off. So wait. 3-second rule. I'm pretty sure there's no 3-second rule when you fight the enemy. Made it in time. I am, as a butler Chaldea, for the sake of righteousness, future, and vocational experience. I shall protect all our guests. Going with the flow. Oh, we don't even use them. Huh? You froze a truck? Alright, settle down, you trash heaps. Whoa! Throw lots of cards and sticks. I said garbage, amazing. You said something about being a butler from Chaldea, and this being some kind of job tryout, right? Yes, my name is as butler of Chaldea. It's a pleasure to meet you again. You are Miss Olga Mari and Miss Gray, correct? Yep, I'm Gray. Nice to meet you. This is Olga-chan, master. Thank you for the polite introduction. Here is your welcome drink, lemon tea. Wow, lemon tea. Now then, young lady and master, please help yourselves as well. I'm water Riki. You got poison resistance, right? Thanks. It's delicious. I'm glad to hear it. Now that you have your chance to wet your throats. Well, I've been entrusted with a special message from the manager to our guests. Message. Please take a look. Demeter. Chaldea came, I'm so happy You went and formed a contract with Demeter while I was away, did you? But the way you just said that. But she knows about Kadia. Must check something. Don't tell me you've lost contact with Kadia's Demeter. Yes, exactly, as Director Ogamari suspected. I just confirmed it. Demeter's data on the spirit origin graph has become unobservable. Thought so. What does that mean? Kadia's Demeter and the singular Demeters have probably gone mixed together as information. Divine spirit servants are steeped in syncretic legends and concepts of split offshoots, so their information and even their existence tend to bleed into each other. Once you resolve this singularity, they should naturally separate and return to normal. See, you saved the world twice over, haven't you? Then you absolutely deserve a reward. Saving the world without one simply can't be allowed. And since you're not planning to retire and live in leisure, you need job training to adapt to the modern world, don't you? Hello, work. So just for you, I created the greatest singularity. Its name is Kaudenia. A singularity. For job training. Here in Kaudenia, you'll be able to try out all sorts of professions. Every role is staffed by top-class people I personally selected. I guarantee you the best job experience and results. As expected of a famed great mother goddess. What you're doing is insane, yet the idea itself is strangely practical. Yes, truly worthy of Demeter, goddess of the abundance. Magnificent is the only word for it. A wealth of job experience will become a set for the future. The doctor said the same thing. Yeah, sure, divine spirits do tend to think that kind of scale. And since it wasn't that long ago for me, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. Now go enjoy yourself. I'll support you with everything I've got, so you can become who you want to be. Wait a second, then why do Grand and I look like this? She didn't answer them. She cut out. You sick kite enemy. Right at the important part. Well, it's a message, so it's not like it'll answer our questions. What about you? You're not telling me about... You don't know why we turn into kids. Huh? No, I'm terribly sorry. I truly have no idea about that. Hello, I'm As, butler of Kaudenia. No, I mean, Kaudenia's mascot, Carapole. Do you really need that costume? No, if anything, it gets in the way of my work. But the manager told me it's for Kaudenia PR, so I should avoid taking it off while I'm on the clock. Basically because you're working. That's some serious professionalism. A bit exploitive, though. But that's what first class work is like. If it's hot, doesn't it hurt? Haha, please guess. Don't you worry about me. Now then, let me show you around Kaudenia at once. First to Kaudenia Plaza, the getaway to everything. Huh? That's painfully obvious. This is beyond something fishy. That's as a please, isn't it? Huh? That's a 5-star version of him? Never noticed. Well, it's just a new character. Oh, it's a different character. Their name sounds so familiar. So similar, but it's actually a different character. So this is the starting point. It's kind of lively here. Looks like the other servants are here as guests too. You've all been personally invited by Lady Demeter, so you're special guests now then. Please look up at the sky. The sky. Just a moment, please. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, fireworks. Once again, welcome to Caldania, and sorry for the delay, but please take this. A passport. This is Caldania's pride and joy, your Caldania passport. With this, you can come and go from all Caldania facilities as much as you like. Also, once you finish experiencing a facility, you can take a commemorative photo and stick it inside. And if you fill it with photos from every facility, you'll even get a secret special service. So basically, you got the exact face of someone who's completely used to these ridiculous setups. Commemorative photos, awesome. Olga, you'll take one too, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess I can take one of you. Hehehe, what a soft touch. Even like this, your mouth hasn't changed one bit. Great. Academia passport, huh? So special guests are finally here. Muramasa. Oh, you know who I am. I'm in charge of the blacksmith workshop here in Caldania. Looks like I can finally get some honest work. I'm a merchant. After all, being a freeloader doesn't suit me. Oh, now, Missy. Yes, I'm great. Great, huh? Mind if I give you a quick once-over, Missy? Look, sure. Bunch of bleach. Oh, I see, huh? What's with this backpack? No, not a backpack, a box. Ehehe. Don't go touching me with hands like that. It tickles, damn it. Oh, it's a talking box. Mechanism have really come a long way. That's a top tier combination of Tamahaga. I'm already looking forward to seeing what it turns into. Alright, you lot should start your first job experience at my blacksmith's workshop. I won't do you wrong. Huh? Well, I guess I don't mind. If Marasa says so, I feel safe. Yeah, I want to go too. I'm glad you're so quick to greet. Alright then, I'll show you the way, so follow me. Here we are. Now take your time and have a good look around. Whoa. So this is a smithy. Are Japanese stores really made in a place like this? Well, sword making ain't something that starts and ends with just smithing. But it is Caldania, built for servants. We skip a bunch of steps and forge the men darkly. It's easier for a spirit origin to take it as an experience, yeah. I see, yes, that is certainly rational. Servants ordinarily don't grow, but interference with the spirit origin via mana experience is possible in theory. As expected of Demeter, it looks like this ridiculous contraption, but it's actually well thought out. It'd be like a spirit origin ascension limited to this place, I suppose. In theory, feedback to the master could be also happen. Of course, it ain't all just fiddling with mana. I ain't no magus. This here is the forge I had set up for it. Inside it's heating up a lump of mana. That fire is huge. Hey now, don't get too close, Missy. Even if you're a servant, you won't walk away for free. Should be about time it's gone red hot enough. Alright, looks like it's ready. Now then, why don't our guests give Sledgehammer a try? I swear to the hammer for these kids. Right here, I also prepared gloves. Always on top of things. Alright, Missy. Go on and take this hammer. I can use this hammer? Sure can. Just take it slow with Master. You hold it together with the girl. Nah. He hold. Alright, that is good. I'll hold this lump of mana in place, so give it a good hard swing. A good hard swing, it'll be okay if I use all my strength. Yeah, don't hold back. You and Master go for it with everything you got. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, my hands are all tingly. It's vibrating all the way up to my shoulders. That's it, good form. Now I'll put some more sting in those hands right up in front. And leave it to me. So he has like at least a party MP charge and his self charge too. Wait, what? I charged his MP too? That's kind of a huge support character he is. You can charge your party MP. So yes, a party gives 50% MP charge, then a 20% for team. That's similar to Oberon skill set. So this new servant is very overpowered. The skill set's really strong too. He might just replace Oberon for now. This is so hot. Alright, that's plenty of... Next up, let's have that young lady over there and give it a go. Me? You mean me? Who else would it be? Here's grip this hammer, otherwise you can't finish the experience at this facility. Look, fine. It's heavier than I expected. Good, good. Though, in your case, young lady, your mana running is a bit wild, isn't it? You'll be fine. Hold the hammer steady and breathe slow. You'll settle right down. Go on, try it. Deep breathing. In, out. Yeah, that's it. Nicely done. The hammer is already shaking less. You can feel the mana in front of you, right? Yes. Then you don't need to think about anything else. Swing with everything you got. Okay, keep it up. Do it again, young lady. Fine, fine. I'll do it properly. All the way to the end. Huh. Well, I'm all sweaty. This is not a bad bit of training. There's still plenty of work to do, but this is basics of basics for sword making. From here, you build it up, draw it out, forge it, quench, strain it, and shape the tang. And only then do you finally get one blade. Before first try this, do. Everyone's thirsty, right? I prepared some cold lemon tea, so please help yourselves. Perfect timing. Keeping track of your condition and supporting you is part of my butler's job. How are you feeling? You're not worn out too, are you, Ray? Test is fine. Where am I, son? What is it? The smithy workshop was super fun. Thank you so much. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, come back anytime. Hell, I might even take you on as apprentice. Was that by any chance Muramasa's highest possible praise? If I become your apprentice, can Setsu be a swordsmith too? Haha, if you really want to be sure. I wanna. Muramasa is so cool. Cool, huh? Back in my day, that wasn't even an option to begin with. But it's true, I was early captivated by the sword. No matter the error, no matter how many times I were born, I doubt I ever be able to leave the blades behind. But you lot can become anything you want. You can try anything, and you can quit anything. That's what Kari is like, Asu. Yes, exactly as you say. Muramasa and Asu. He helped me out with all sorts of things. Experience, so we should protect his safety more. But we did that, I wouldn't be into it. So I had asked to talk to the manager, got it adjusted to my tastes. Bringing out the best performance from the person in charge is part of my job as Kadea's butler. That's not all it is, though. You were so damn excited for a special guest to show up. Excited for us to come. You bet he's calling himself a butler in that mascot suit, but he's been worrying over it non-stop. Like whether the special guest wouldn't come because he's unfit to be a butler, and if you did come, what the best welcome drink would be, and what route and which facilities would be the most fun to show you around, and he'd been agonized endlessly in every meeting with every facility. Now he's bona fide career attraction of a butler. Well, wait, Muramasa. You can't say that stuff. I'm only doing my job as Kadea's butler, and no harm in saying you were looking forward to being a butler, is there? Besides, with all the planning you did, running into me back there wasn't exactly a coincidence, and... Nope, no, Mr. Senji. Absolutely not. Not happening. Anyway, back to business. Alright, everyone. That concludes your experience at the first facility. As a reward, please accept these Kaude. Kaude. It's a currency you can use only within Chaldea. Even it's just an experience. Labor deserve proper compensation. Proper. In exchange, I'd like you to feel responsible work will exist when there is responsibility and reward. We stocked an exclusive shop with some truly exceptional items, so please take your Kaude and go have a look. As a finale, let's take a commemorative photo of everyone, including Muramasa. We've got the camera clear ready, so we'll leave the shutter to you, Yuki. After all, you should know better than anyone what your servant looks like at their best. Leave it to me. Great, something wrong. Hey. Asu, won't you be in the picture with us too? Huh? Me? You being the mascot, Karapopo-kun, you can take pictures during the greetings later as well. Another costume, Asu, the real you gave us such a fun tour. This was a tour you planned, right? Then I want you to be in the picture too. And I want you to guide us around Korea too. No, but that is... Why not? You're the dedicated guide, aren't you? At least grant a kid's request. Or rather, with them saying all that, you're still lacking, you blockhead. Well, if it's a memento, it's better to have the person who's there with you in it. Understood, if that's what our special guest desires. I've been instructed by the manager to accommodate as much as possible. Yay. Alright everyone, gather around Gray and Ogamari at the center. Then please take the shot master. That's a great photo. Now please paste it into your passport. Paste it in, then you do it. I can paste it in? Yeah, I will. What? It flashed. I felt a strong surge a minute for a moment, but it's gone now. And that's it. Paste it in place. Alright everyone, let's head back to Cadet Plaza first. You got paid, QP. Seems like someone has a costume on sale. Hey, S-chan. Master, where are we going next? Looks like Gray... Kind of figured it. This might be my first amusement park. Warms my heart as your butler. I was in that mascot suit the whole time, so in this form, it actually feels a bit too cool. For that long? Hahaha, it was the manager orders, you see. In any case, before we head to next attraction, there is somewhere I should show all of you who obtained Kaude. Somewhere you should show us. Yes, right this way. It's very close by, so there's no need to worry. You mean that thing? Oh no, that facility is currently out of service. Here at Kaudenea, we constantly update our attractions so everyone can always enjoy them in the latest condition. Huh? How diligent of you. We've arrived. This is... Yes, a stock exchange. Here you'll get to experience what it's like to be shareholders in various companies. Shareholders. Using the Kaude you obtain, you can purchase promising stocks, collect dividends. In other words, make a killing in the market, rich servants and power servants. Kind of think of it, father used to do that too. Magecraft and investing make for a compatible pairing. After all, this is a world where fortune telling actually works. That said, it's hard to achieve anything like the precision of clairvoyants and mages that also end up competing with one another. If we're talking about that, I got my own opinions, though Kaude is strictly the trial version, I suppose. Uh-oh, our mentor. A keen observation, as you say, it is set up as an introductory experience, with recommended choices selected for you. You'll pick from among them, and I, as your butler, will handle the detailed management in full. If you use the Kaude you earn at the other attractions, you can buy additional shares, and accordingly you can expect greater returns. We'll distribute profits at regular intervals, so please be sure to keep a close eye on them. I agonize over it so much. I see all manner of singularities up to now, but buying stocks was a rare experience indeed. Ehehe, who knew it chewed up that much time? So what's the next experience gonna be? If I may offer my personal opinion, my next recommendation would be either a musician or a hunter. A magician and a hunter? What? I want to do both. Of course you can do both. They're about the same distance away, so which shall we visit first? Wait, I'm gonna agonize over it again. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Ehehe. Wasting time agonizing over it is what's really pointless. But because Kaude is just too much fun. That stock trading earlier got me all excited too. There were stocks from Muramasa Workshop too, right? If it's Muramasa swords, I'm sure everyone's gonna want them. A fine perspective, experiencing things firsthand is the quickest way to judge which stocks shows promise. After all, it's a business or professions is appealing. The stock is bound to grow as time goes on. It's not just about money. If we consider society as a human body, then professions are its organs, arms and legs, lungs and liver. And stocks and money are blood that keeps that body moving. Though it may be presumptuous of me in Kaude, we aim to help you truly feel how that system works. That said, if you're unsure where to go next, Gray, why not think about what you'd like to be? I want to be a magician, and I want to be a hunter. Hey, Master, you decide the order. What are your responsibility, Master? Your ability will be put to the test. I'll do the best I can. I can't wait. This means we had to choose Gray's class, being a saber or lancer. Hunter or magician, huh? Oof. You had to choose the option. Magician or an hunter? Oh. Okay, I'll go to magician side first. I knew it was like this. This is the magician facility. Oh, this building has quite a stylish feel to it. It really feels like music. Come on, Master, let's go in. Oh, at last, a special guest has come to our facility. Or rather, you're not in a mascot suit this time. We got a request from our special guest, and well... Huh? And there's someone else. So you arrived. Welcome, everyone. Is something the matter? Do I have something on my face? Or is it that you met us before? Another version of me, perhaps? It seems the spirit version is different from the Salarino. And even when he's together with Amadeus, he doesn't seem to be harboring any murderous intent. So Salary, who isn't an Avenger. Wait, did that even exist in the Throne of Heroes? Is something wrong? You're all making rather strange faces. Salary from back then. Now then, since you've come to our facility, let's jump right into some practical music making. What we do here is simple. We'll have you create a piece that's yours and yours alone. Just for sets to you. No need to be stiff. You only have to turn your everyday feeling into rhythm. It's put in the anger and sorrow of, say, stepping on you found lying in the street. Hey, what is this guy even saying? That's bad for Grace education, isn't it? Amadeus has always been like this. Ahem, my friend, perhaps you might mind your language in front of a child. Ah, my apologies. I was trying my best to be considerate, but this just slipped out. Still, I'm not wrong, am I? You should make music out of bad things as well as good. Good grief, in any case, pianos have advanced quite a bit since our time. The double escapement action was it. Thanks to that, you can write far more brilliant music. I may take issue with my friend's manner of speaking, but he's put his finger on the essence of this facility. In short, we want you to compose whatever music you like. But since you can't play piano or anything, that's why we are here. Happy feelings, brave feelings, and sad feelings, lonely feelings, even lazy, sluggish feelings. Anything's fine. Just as you tell them to us, we'll shape those feelings into music for you. This is a special case, after all. We could even show you in a duet. A duet, Salary and Amadeus. Wait. Wow, that's incredibly lecherous. Well, for this sort of things, it's more about learning by doing. Shall we start with the prelude then? What's happening? Oh, we fight them.
どうかお任せください。さあ、お前の滅びの時間が来たぞ。プロミニマディストピア。
綺麗な花にはトゲがあるというでしょう。私の場合は罠でしたね。
Didn't like this. It's beautiful. Really does become a song. Yeah, it's a wonderful time. If it's helping like this, I'll do much as that you want. Even if it's only for a fleeting moment, it feels like my fingertips are touching heaven. Now then, we will be using the piece we made together to promote the facility going forward. Is that alright with you? Yes, if it's as much. Then the counting for composition fees right here. Let's take a converted photo too. Come on, As-kun, take as many as you like. And a student should be in the center. Why are you standing so recently in the middle of my friend? Alright, everyone, get her over by that piano. $3,000 points. Does that mean it wants me to get 3,000?
ようこそ。ようこそ。こちらの
I guess we need more points. We only have 800 right now.
すみません。注文ですが、カフェモカにホワイトチョコレート慣れた頃ほど。いずれはあなたも逆説融合かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身する。お待たせマスター、これが私の究極体、アトムに暮らす無理やんフット。好きなかけらを集めるように。いちゃ優しいんですね。顕微鏡でも見えない大きさに変えられると思う。できちゃうんだなこれが。さあ光より早くアトムに暮らすミリアンフット。甘く見ないで。大人になれば BB だって超えられます。私の知恵は世界のカオス。原始的まで落ちてみます。痛いわ。必要なだけの栄養はいただきました。次はもう少しいじめがいのある相手を用意して。 ごとミクロの世界に変えてあげます。どんなに強い相手でも私の前ではこの通り。人呼んでネテンクスマジックショー。お友達が欲しいんですね。ちゃんとできます。顕微鏡でも見えない大きさに変えられると思う。できちゃうんだなこれが。さあ光より速くアトムにクロスメリアンフット。ちゃんとできます。逆説融合かけらを集めてさなぎは蝶に変身する。お待たせマスター。これが私の究極体アトムにクロスムリアンフット。必要なだけの栄養はいただきました。次はもう少しいじめがいのある相手を用意してくださいね。元気いっぱいですね。狙いを定めて。お友達が欲しくちゃんとできます。妖精すごろく虫かご遊戯。ほらほら早く逃げないとノルマの虫は潰しちゃうぞ。いつか私もこんなあっち見ていてくれます？顕微鏡でも見えない大きさに変えられると思う？できちゃうんだなこれが。さあ光より速くアトムにクロスメリアンフット。お友達が欲しいんですね。誰？あっち見ていてくれます？空間ごとミクロの世界に変えてあげます。どんなに強い相手でも私の前ではこの通り。人呼んでネテ ティスマジックショー。
今は楽しめ。いずれ終わるのだから。
先輩が避暑地に選ぶとしたら、小さなことからコツコツと。
Okay, we got enough points now, so we can finally go to the next section. Three to four, okay. Miss Eris was amazing. Music is just wonderful. So do you want to try being a magician? I can't decide. They're both so hard to choose. Alright, what shall we do next? We could go to Hunter facility you didn't pick, or I can show you other facilities too. Then first I want to hear about the other tea to run places. Oki-chan, you think so too, right? Yes, you're having fun, Gray. Yeah, Karene is incredible. There are so many places I want to go. But I'm fine, I'll rest here in the plaza. You and Gray go on without me. Huh? Ogo-chan, were you not having fun? It's not that I wasn't having fun, I did the facility experience properly too. But it ticks me off to say it's all lies. Lies? Yes, leaving you aside, Mash. You understand, right? We just happen to be able to see a dream like this right now, but both Mash and I, there is no other way we could have turned out. Maybe it's because of this body, it makes me remember things I don't need to. The flashbacks. I was made to be a certain way, and raised exactly as I was expected to be. I was never allowed to stray, and no matter how many times I tried, I was dragged back onto the path. Dr. Dennis. It's true, isn't it? Even if about half of what made you that way was me. You can become whatever you want to be. Don't be stupid, as if that's possible. Even if I weren't Ogamaru for a mage, that's just how things are. There is no road to take except the one someone long ago. Someone whose face you don't even know decided for you. My future was decided long before I was even born. Muramasa said so too, didn't he? Haha, that's got some style to it. In my day, those choices didn't exist to begin with. Even without any choices, some people might get lucky and end up becoming what they happen to like. But that's just luck, isn't it? Being able to become what you want is a load of crap. Ogamari. Was it Karenea, butler? If you got something to say, then say it. I think what you're saying is exactly right. What? Are you allowed to say that as a host? Don't you have at least the bare minimum to play pretense? No, I truly think so. This is a land of dreams, and not everything said here is true. But because of that, there is somewhere I want to show you. What are you talking about? Don't just say careless things. No, truly. Dr. Ogamaru. Huh? S-chan. S. You little, how dare you? Hmm? I'm fine, I blocked him with my staff. For now, let's drive these garbage off. Why didn't he get the male bonus though?
そんなのじゃクーちゃんの足元にも及ばないわ。だから生まれ直す。
You the rest of Cody as butler. Now finish it. At your feet, a pamphlet lies. Right in front of you, garbage appears. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Ran away again. I'm very sorry. We were on guard as well, but it appears as if it had spontaneously manifested. Allow me to add, match statement is largely correct, but it lacks precision. It is not as if there was no distortion in characteristics of spatial transition, nor any displacements of air. It truly did spontaneously manifest just now. Spontaneous manifestation without even a change in mana. Wait, more importantly, Asu. I'm fine. I just tripped a little, that is all. Ow, ow, ow. They really do get it right away. Those guys called garbage. The first time I didn't catch it, but how exactly are they showing up? That's the thing, we don't really know on our side either. If we take our eyes off things for a moment, they just start flocking in on their own. So wherever we spot them, we chase them off like this every time, but... In any case, my apologies. A blender on becoming of a butler. I'm terribly sorry. That is. Oga-chan. What I said just now was wrong, but still like I said earlier, I think what you said, Ogamaru, is a fair argument. There's no way you can become what you want to be. I understand that feeling a little. Because almost no one gets to choose their future. So great, could you show me your password? Password, sure, but what are you going to do? This changes the order a bit, but... The commemorative photo page. I see, you said you understand how I feel, but that's because you. Around your head. Not good, the magic energy I focused earlier is still. Ah, the passport is crackling. Oh no, it's getting damaged. What the passport? Did you just break? No? All of a sudden it turned nighttime. Huh? Where are we? That's okay. Hehe. Your dopey face already looked dumb, and now it's even worse. Is this a new feeder room? This is. Well, instead of Setsu being worried, As-chan brought us here without magic. Amazing. Then let's get going right away. Wait, Gray. She ran off. Honestly, I can't just leave her alone. Excuse me, got a bit too close. The Count. Welcome to the weapon merchant facility. We're seen by none other than Cagliostro. Weapons merchant. The unit was weapons. Something the matter. Well, this is backside, Karia, so it's bound to differ somewhat from the front. Backside. Oh, what an amusing talking box. Might I take it hand for a closer look? No, Ad is my important friend. What a shame. In any case, backside, Karia is exactly as it sounds. From the look of you came from side, Karia, but backside, Karia differs from all sorts of circumstances. That said, with the passport, one thing remains the same. You are free to enter every facility. The Karia passport. The color changed. If you have that password, then there can be no mistake. Hey, don't go acting like this is just your facility. It's mine too, you know. You? Well, from that reaction, you met another version of me. Most were having you. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Drake, a weapons merchant. And if S is here too, then you lot must be the special guest I heard about. Is that the case? Hello, you two weapon merchants. That's a good greeting. This one will make a fine merchant. Here you experience the negotiation techniques of a weapons merchant, selling more and selling higher. Identify who will make you the most profit and who seems most likely to wage war, then drive the price up to something outrageous. Now that I know, are you prepared? Gray. The weapon heroes are kind of scary. Yeah, low grade used to be like that. I totally forgot. Rare muscle swords were something beyond just weapons, so they probably didn't bother you, but everything here was made for one thing, killing people, no doubt about it. I also deal in weapons as works of art. Of course, that said, practically is the focus here. Mass production, mass consumption. If libs keeps increasing, then surely the tools to reap them should be increased as well. Can I set this free room out? Just this one. No, that would not do. Eat. Because what we conduct at my facility is an occupation experience. And in reality, jobs are not always something you can choose simply because you want to. That's right, sometimes life just keeps dealing you with bad hands. So while you're here, you'll get to experience hard sells, even tricks of frauds. Once you step through this facility gates, I'm not letting you run off. Once you board a pirate ship, you got to see it through, yeah. Olga. In that case, yes, if that's how it is, I suppose I can do it. I'm used to handling research tools. I'm better suited to it than great anyway. Well, in that case, what should we do, I wonder? The Chaldea passport belongs to both of you, so I believe it matters not which of you participate as the maid. If the butler sees it within the rules, then it's not breaking them. Works for me either way. I see, then I have no objection. Let us begin the experience at once. You will sell these weapons to the customers. What? Give me weapons. Give me lots of cheap ones. Even if they're priced, give me something amazing. Just sell me anything, please. Negotiation is war. Faster, pricier, in greater quantities. How about I sell off every last thing down to the bottom of the hold? Bro, why do you have to bargain so much? We bought weapons. Now we can win. And Toaster, yes, we solely in the black. I was crazy busy. Wulan, you're amazing, amazing, amazing. It's getting dizzy from all the numbers, but you sold everything in no time. It's not a big deal. It was a lot, but there were only so many main categories. What mattered was making quick calls and keeping the paperwork moving. Honestly, watching the customers matter more than the weapons themselves. Is that what it means to be an arms dealer? Money, treasure, weapons, none of that means a thing if there is no one to share their value with. If you understand that, I have no choice but to give this facility a passing grade. That concludes the experience. Let us settle properly with Chaldea as well. Not Chaldea. It's black currency though. Kalogusher, just now you. Count Kalogusher, didn't you just casually skim 20%? No, Sir S. Let's call that one of the facility valuable experience. I let it slide when you fiddle with the records during the experience, but if the experience itself is a scam, that's against the rules. As a butler, I can't overlook it. Please pay the proper compensation for labor. Huh, now there's a reliable butler. A sharp-eyed accountant is worth their weight in gold. So you do that end of experience thing too, right? Yes, the commemorative photo. We're ready to go. Yay. Then everyone, please gather in front of the facility. Yuki will be on shutter duty. Say cheese. And the reverse Chaldean passport too. Now it's gonna be South Pacific in. Yeah. Honestly, what a bother. Ching. And cause they're just like staying there menacingly. It's really different from Caldea. Went straight into the facility, so I didn't realize at first, but everything's different, isn't it? But is it just me? Like that photo earlier, it feels like the face is only slightly out of alignment. Maybe it is the focal point of a perception is blurred, a phenomenon unique to a singularity. Yuki, what about communications with Chaldea? Now that you mention it. Chaldea. If we are not getting comms in then. As you knew, didn't you? More to the point. You're the one who brought us to reverse Chaldea. I'm sorry, New. Please forgive me. I already didn't mean to explain properly, but before I could, we ended up jumping over here. And everyone went into the facility too. Kind of think of it. I did think reverse Chaldea would suit Ogamari better than the front side, but that also means the danger level can't be ignored. Originally, I planned for you to experience the front side properly first, and I even made a schedule for when we come to the reverse side. I told the manager here as much, but the manager here, there's another one in the reverse Chaldea. Well, of course there is. Honestly, even your relationship with Demeter doesn't add up. As a relationship with Demeter. So even you hadn't noticed, Yuki, then it's time we made this clear. Okay, what are you talking about? I'm talking about what this guy really is. This as. You're Ascapophilis, aren't you? The underworld's denizen who was cursed by the goddess Demeter in myth. Cursed by Demeter. Exactly what it sounds like, a very well-known episode in Greek mythology. It might even be the most famous story about Demeter. The chief god Zeus and Demeter had a daughter they loved beyond measure. Her name was Kor, the girl later called Persephone. That name is known in Roman mythology as the goddess of spring. However, as Flora mentioned, she also has the famous episode of being chosen by the king of the underworld, becoming his wife and queen. As a result, she came to spend a fixed period of each year in the underworld, and the rest on for service. In fact, that role may be the better known aspect of her. The goddess who blessed the warm earth and the sprouting of plants, spring itself, yet also a goddess who dwells in the dark underworld. That is Proserpina, in Greek myth the goddess called Persephone. Right, she mentioned that back then. I hear she was extraordinarily beautiful as suitors appeared one after another, and all of them renowned gods. The sun god Apollo, the messenger god Hermes, the smith god Hephaestus, and the war god Ares. Those are gods we met on our journey too. Yes, I know from the reports, though she turned every last one of them down. But then Persephone was abducted by none other than Hades, lord of the underworld. Normally her father Zeus would have flown into rage and gone to take her back. But since the culprit was his own brother Hades, he switched sides with remarkable ease. He decided it was an acceptable match and allowed it. The one who became furious was Demeter, and it wasn't some half-hearted anger either. If you're not here, spring will never come. No, I will not allow it to come. After searching the world over for her daughter until she was worn to a shadow, Demeter withdrew into her own temple and donated black. With a curse, crops withered away, and no matter how many seeds were sown, not a single one sprouted. The gods came one after another to pursue her, but Demeter displayed resentment and curse never wavered. In the end, even Zeus gave in and tried to persuade Hades to let Persephone return. But by then Persephone had already eaten the fruit of the pomegranate in the underworld. A pomegranate. Yes, food from the underworld carries great meaning. In Japanese myth, you call it yomosuhegi, don't you? You eat the food from the underworld, you can't go back. You could say it makes you take root as a being of that land. And the one who tattled about it was none other than Asclepius. Because of that, after Persephone returned to the surface, she had to go back to the underworld in winter. Dying in winter, reviving in spring, she became a goddess who would repeat death and life each year. Don't just sit there in silence. Well, you're Asclepius, aren't you? Your deduction is entirely correct. My true name is Asclepius. I'm a servant based on that original myth. You're not denying it. I expected you to put up more of a fight. I wasn't trying to hide it. I just didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. That's what trying to hide it means. Fine. But in that case, I have questions. There's no way you and Demeter are friendly in terms, is there? After all, it's entirely your fault her beloved daughter ended up bound to the underworld. According to legends, Demeter deeply resented it. She transformed Asclepius into an ugly bird. Was that why he has birds in his tech? And is even said to have splashed his face with lava flowing through the underworld. Lava in the underworld. That is. Please think of it as a penance. I carry that guilt, so until I repaid it, I will serve as butler in Cadenia. Penance for telling. Well, it does make a certain kind of sense. Great. Hey, didn't it hurt? Hurt? Because it was lava, right? If you got splashed with that, maybe Set would cry. Ah. It's alright, it isn't hot anymore. Really. Great, that was a very long time ago, and it was only because I was in the wrong. There's nothing for you to be sad about, Gray. Even if it was a long time ago, if you remember it, you might want to cry. Don't you? Sometimes, but I'm fine right now. Right now, I'd rather you didn't cry. Yeah, okay. Okay, you don't want to fight with Ass Eater, right? I don't particularly. You do, though. Fine, he hid who he was, but it was not like he was actually doing any harm to us. Alright, I'll let it go for now. Grace pressure is stronger than I expected. Hehe, in a way, it's just like the old times. That's how she always had been deep down. A lot happened while she was growing up, so she can seem shy at first glance, but when her true color shows, this is who she is. She never gives in when it matters. It's fine, isn't it? It's better when everyone gets along. And oh god, you know everything, so amazing, like my teacher. Any major know this as basic education, and imagining his stubborn faces. Never mind. I'm glad Set loves Olga and teacher too. What is it, Yuki? Why are you making that face? You're really dependable director. It would have been like if you come with us a journey to restore. Idiot, that was never going to happen. I stumbled right at the very beginning of that journey, and you were the ones who kept going all the way through. On that long, long road, all I could do was give you a push at the very end for the briefest moment. That's the unvarnished truth. There is no what if in that road. Even so, I'm sure there were people and servants who couldn't let go of what if and created any numbers of singularities because of it. But it's fine. I hate what if, that is all. We're not done here as. Yes. The reader is the manager of the front side of Academia. Fine. We saw that message of Rio first, after all. Then who exactly is the manager of this reverse Academia? That'd be, what's wrong? Wrong, more like this reaction. Hey, wait, don't tell me. So this is where you were, as it sounded as though you were discussing the manager. You are... Yes, the manager sensed your arrival and sent me to welcome you. That young girl, her faces. No, not I mean, it's a face you see anywhere, totally common. I see a common face, that may be true. My apologies, everyone. If you would please follow me to the castle. Onyx Castle. A castle. It is Onyx Castle, the pride of Reverse Academia. It's an honor to have you all here. Please enjoy the beauty of Reverse Academia to your heart's content. That buzzed smile. You do have the quiet silver tongue. It's an important role for Castle, and one I certainly couldn't perform. However, weren't you told to visit this castle first thing upon arriving in Reverse Academia? You should have known our manager was eagerly awaiting the arrival of these special guests. Well, about that, a lot happened. We ended up coming to the park at the expected time. Very well, you can explain yourself directly to the manager. Hey, that's seriously King Arthur, isn't it? We got her in Kadia, but... I read about it in the ports too. The sixth singularity, Lion King who tried to preserve what little remained of humanity with the holy lens, Rongamina. Though that Lion King only exists in that singularity, so she would be a different entity. Either way, what she's holding is the holy lens Rongamina, the same sphere you got sealed away at. Of course I react. No idea if she's noticed us though. So that is the king. We will now be granted an audience with the manager. Aaron, are you ready? Yes. Manager, I brought the special guest. You've come. The appearances. Demeter Arenis. You know her? No time to explain in detail for now. Just think of her as one aspect of Demeter. You know gods can have multiple aspects, right? Yes. Yes, yes, you are the ones who came to my Caudenea. Caudenea? We call it reverse because it's easier, but to her, this is the real one. Group of Gray and Olga Mari here. We can actually have a proper conversation. You, what are your names? Olga Mari. Gray is my name. I see Olga Mari and Gray, both are lovely names. Please you too, let me see your faces clearly. Ah, Gray. Is this the right Lady Arenis? Ah. How adorable. Like a warm breeze, I've been waiting for so long. Now you as well. Let me see your face clearly. Me? Is this good enough? Thank you, you found the courage. All I did was show my face, that's not. I forgive you, I forgive you. You may walk freely though, my land, wherever you wish. You heard that, didn't you, Arturia? I did, yes, I understood. Good, if you heard me, I can rest easy. Now walk through this Caudenea and fill your passport with many photographs. And once you filled your passports completely, I'll give you all of Caudenea. What? And besides that, for Gray, it seems there's something I can give right away. Arturia, raise your lens. Like this? Whoa. I can see your future. So you guided by Arturia's lens, let us bring the future forward just a little, shall we? Bring the future forward. You understand at once, this is what happened. Wrong on me net. Lend me your power. Oh stars, oh radiance, breathe the breath of life into it. What? She's transforming. E? This is... Suddenly looks about 10 years old. When in world, everyone should suddenly got smaller. The other way around, you suddenly got bigger. And even I'm different. What the hell is this? Gods really do whatever they want. Yes, once you fill your passports completely, Caudenea and that power as well will surely become yours. But for now, as a special gift, beyond that point, I'll show you everything. It's hot. Look, I just changed our spirit origin and she's pushing it all the way to its limit. No, there's still more. Sorry, their great spirit origin is already. There's still more. My authority is simply made to do that. The seasons turn, fate turns as well. Because you have come, spring will arrive. Ah. Her mana is stabilized. I'm fine, it's not hot anymore. And it doesn't hurt. But doesn't that mean this is already... Now it's complete, perfect, but in that case, I want to confirm it works. As will you be her opponent. Huh? Wait, me? You're the most suitable, so please. Then I will side with Grey. Are you sure? Of course, I would very much like to see with my own eyes that lens the manager has projected. Then as my apologies, but I will be going all out. No, wait, both of you, please go easy on me. Here I go. Dude, you're just like bullying him.
グレイさん、めちゃくちゃ強く見えるんですけれど。行くぞ、ドンスタリー。最果ての光。行くぞ、ドンスタリー。さあ、始めましょう。力を貸して。仕方ねえな。任せてください。これです。わかりました。打って打って。行きます。はい。運命でした。やっ。うがたれ。ち。よし、行ってみましょう。僕と。
Why can't you dodge? I hate you dodging.
切って燃やしましょう。目覚め強いきます。最果てより光を放つ。そうは空を立ち地をつなぐ嵐の怒りだ。レンゴミニアム。
Oh, the battle isn't ended.
クレイブ、これでわかりました。
疑似人格停止。複合レースとロブスリアクトレプリカの機能を解放。
負けるために戦ったのかしら。ランチラは愚か者です。いえ、です。
What? What is this? It's insanely strong. It got a whole grow on it. Yes, that is right. I went ahead and added a lot more mana resources too. Because it was just so cute. Man, that was different from the usual Rongo Minet. The name, the Tower of Dreams that forms the foundation at the world's end, is in the records. It looks like you made a new one to fit this body. Indeed, though it was Rogam it's different from my Holy Lands. That no phantasm just now, I somewhere. Ah, I'm back to normal. I felt like I was just about to figure it out, but then I lost it. Don't cry, you'll get used to it more soon. That was just a preview of the future. The real thing is after you fill out your password, okay? So the password really is important. You too, Ogamari-chan. Me too? Filling out your password will definitely help you. Because my Caldinea is the kind of place. And you're just so adorable. By the way, ask, why are you in that form? Where's my mascot suit? I didn't have it properly at Grace's request. I'm staying like this for now, but I see if it's Grace-chan's request, that's fine, but as much as possible. Okay. Yes. Then what happened to the garbage? Every time I see it, I make sure to take it out. I see, is it still increasing? Hurry, hurry and exterminate it all. God, she was huge. Kadia got other gods and tier spirit servants with strong maternal bribes. But man, every one of them has that one hell of a personality. Motherhood is an important theme, even for gods, especially for deities with an earth attribute. You mean an earth mother goddess? Yes, for you, that's surprisingly well studied. People disagree on whether the mother of all things belongs to the sea or the land, but there is no doubt it's a major theme. From her perspective, as long as she has little in the way of resources, creating a singular might be trivial. Ugh, that's scary. More importantly, what we need to ask right now is that the one who's your boss here in BGM? Well, yes, that's correct. You're back in the mascot scoop. The manager told me to stay in this form as much as possible. Stop that. If you can't see your companion's expression, it's no good. You can't tell malice from sincerity. Ugh. I'm sorry, manager. Good. But the one mentioned in the manager's first message was definitely Demeter, wasn't it? Why on earth were there two Demeters in this singularity? By the way. I only told you it was one facet of Demeter earlier. I'll explain properly. Do you want the long version or short version? The long version. What's with this reference? The long version or short version? This reference. The long version. Very well, so you do intend to sit through an actual lecture. I already told you about Demeter's daughter, Persephone. The story in question took place while Demeter was wandering the world searching for Persephone. As Demeter wandered the world in tatters, Poseidon, driven by lust, attacked her. What does lust mean? Oops, gray hands over your ears, plug them. What? But I want to hear what Olga has to say. No, come on, keep going. Then let's start with Poseidon. The gods of Greek mythology often act selfishly and commit outrages, but this is one of the worst examples. Naturally, Demeter was furious, and due to that anger, she came to bear the epithet Erinus. So that's where Erinus. Erinus is a collective term for the goddess of the vengeance in Greek mythology. The most famous are the three sisters, but other deities could also be called Erinus. Demeter was one of them. Then Demeter, clad in black, shut herself away in the cave, while produced on earth, withered away. a human-faced playmate. They say her anger didn't subside until her daughter finally returned from the underworld. So the Demeter we met earlier was that Erin's expect. And if that's the case, explains why she's different from the Demeter we usually know in Chaldea. That's our director. If you know about Asclepius, then everything up to here is basically for you. Now back to what we were saying. Why Demeter and Demeter Erin's both exist at the same time? No, it's not just that. On a more fundamental level, this singularity is out of alignment. You've seen plenty of absurd singularities in a way. What off about this one is easy to grasp. Chaldea and the back Chaldea was split into two. It looks like a joke singularity at first glance, but if Demeter exists on both sides, maybe it isn't meaningless. What's going on, as? Well... Actually, the whole grill in this singularity split into two. The Holy Grail split. I see, the Holy Grail split, so the singularity is doubled, and Demeter is doubled as well. If anything, that's a pretty straightforward explanation at the scale of the Divine Spirit dividing into offshoots. Should be easy. But you're not hiding anything else, are you? Stop dribbling information out bit by bit. No, I really don't know. Even that just seems like the case, based on what the manager said. Either way, we need to go back to Chaldea and meet Demeter. Do you know how to get back, As? Ah yes, you can use the password. This password. Yes, that one. In Chaldea, this password is the anchor point. You experience your computer photos, everything. The password is the anchor point. Wait, what were the facilities you visit like? Like? We went to the Forge workshop together, right? Try to remember what it was like. I was with Murmasa. Yeah, I went playing with the hammer and my hands went all tingly and it was fun. Uncle Mario, could you think about it too? Huh? Well, yes. Murmasa's talk about breathing wasn't bad. Breathing is important in Magecraft too. It didn't change. The photo changed. We're back. Well, even the password color changed back to the original. That's how you can travel between Chaldea and back Chaldea. When you want to go to Chaldea, think of a Chaldea facility. When you want to go back to Chaldea, think of a back Chaldea facility. Just hold this password and have both of you focus on it. The photos are the key to travel. Probably both the photos and the password increase in my perception. Perception. Senpai Director, can you hear me? It's MASH. Thank goodness, your coordinates didn't change, but we suddenly couldn't establish a contact with you. Our coordinates didn't change. On our instruments, you remained in Chaldea the entire time. It looks like you were returned to the initial Forge workshop and went to the castle. And after that, the castle. So Chaldea and back Chaldea literally share both time and space. That is why we can move between them through our perception. In other words, we're dealing with an observer problem. Observer problem. Yes, it's a little different from science, but trying to explain this to Gray right now would just... Great, since everyone has returned safely. I heard your signals vanished without warning, and the manager was terribly worried. So it was dispatched like this. Uranus had a guard servant, then Demeter should have one too. It's Arthur. Oh, now this is... Yes, I'm a servant summoned by Chaldea's manager. More precisely, In my case, I'm supposed to have a possibility of King Arthur. That the manager created an invitation for servant. I got to see your world too. That's how I was worried. Yes. Now then, I'll escort you to the manager's castle. Oh, guess we're time gated now. The rest is just like farming for points. It says we need at least 10,000 points to go to the next place for the 5th chapter. So I guess I can stop here for now. We're caught up as well.